Okay, so Chinmay, let's go to Dallas here. Dallas and Phoenix. We know that Luka's one-man act fell short in game one. Those 45 points, extremely impressive. Are you expecting much of the same results in game two? We got a 6-point favorite here, the Suns are.
I do think it'll still be a close game, actually. I think Dallas has made some of the best defensive adjustments throughout the season. Jason Kidd has done a phenomenal job on that side of the ball for the Mavericks. And I do think Luka will be more of a distributor in this game because he realizes that it can't just be a one-man show. And the Suns will hone in on him defensively if he keeps doing that. So they need Jalen Brunson to step up, and they need Maxi Kleber to hit a few outside shots. Reggie Bullock is another guy that could be a key contributor for Dallas in this game. But I still would take the Suns here at home. I think Chris Paul has a bigger game than he did in game one, probably more of a distributing role for him. And I would take Phoenix still in this game. I still think the Suns are getting into their groove, and there's a reason they had the best record in the NBA in the regular season. Luka is phenomenal, but it'll take a jaw-like effort from Luka for the Mavericks to even have a chance in this game. So the better bet is with Phoenix here.
Okay, Jules, what are you looking at here on the DK Sportsbook for this one? Like that late push that Dallas did make in that game, is that a silver lining at all?
It's not a bad thing. At least they showed some life, but that game was not as close as the final score indicated. Phoenix isn't as strong of a spot as Miami is tonight, but I think they're in a very strong spot at home. I agree. It's Suns or pass for me. They dominated that game for the most part, and this isn't like the Jazz are a mess, and that really helped Dallas in that series. They have a much tougher time with Ayton in the paint and his skill set than they do with a Rudy Gobert. And, like I said about Memphis, they snuck by in that game with 47, 8, and 8 from Ja. Dallas came back in that game with 45 on the road from Doncic. If he doesn't do that in this game, I don't know how it stays that close. So it's going to be the Suns for me with Booker back on the floor. They just have too much going for them.
Okay, who covers tonight, Jeff?
Phoenix does. Luka racked up 45 points, 12 rebounds, and 8 assists in game one, and it was still never in question for the Suns. This is just a continuation of what we've seen from the Mavs over the last few years in the playoffs. They aren't surrounding Luka Doncic with enough talent to compete against elite teams. Jalen Brunson's a great player. He's going to get paid this offseason, but he was horrible in game one, and even when he's at his best, it's probably still not enough to be a number 2 option. An offensive-minded player like Spencer Dinwiddie only scoring 8 points just isn't enough. The Suns don't have the best player in this series, but they have the second, third, fourth, and fifth best players, along with a better coach. Dallas just doesn't have enough to keep up with them. I'd take the Suns to cover.